Hi, how mature are you? No, seriously, this is an important question. How mature are you? Your maturity will define the quality of the relationships you have with other people. Your maturity will also define the quality of the relationship you have with yourself. Your maturity will even define your relationship with time and space. So, if the quality of all your relationships, including the one with yourself and the world around you, is determined by your maturity level, then the question is how do you deepen your relationship to your maturity? Well, it's got to start with first understanding what maturity is. And maturity is understanding how you impact others, how others impact you, and how you impact yourself. Because as many of us have already seen, maturity has nothing to do with age at all. In fact, I've met young children way more mature than myself and other adults. And though this is contradictory to a lot of people's beliefs, maturity has nothing to do with education level. I've met people with multiple degrees with extraordinarily low levels of maturity. And maturity has nothing to do with authority and rank. I've worked with many seasoned executives as a coach whose levels of maturity is super low, while their young, emerging, high potential leaders have maturity levels that are like through the roof. But so then what is maturity? Maturity has everything to do with your willingness, the level of willingness you have to be self-aware, to be empathetic, and to be responsible. And when I say responsible, I mean response-able. The ability to recognize I need to respond to the world. It's not react-able, it's response-able. The ability to respond to yourself, others, and how you impact others. So I'd like to give you 6 practices you can do to heighten your enhanced levels of maturity, heighten them to greater levels, which means the ability to increase your self-awareness, your empathy, and your ability to be responsible. So here they are. 1, journal like nobody's watching, like no one's ever going to read your journal, just to observe your thoughts and to drain your brain. 2, ask others open-ended questions even if you disagree with what their original point of view is. 3, practice mindfulness and meditation. Take the time to deepen your understanding of your thinking and how to harness your thinking. 4, take responsibility for your mistakes. I mean, take 100% responsibility for the mistakes. Own what part you played. Own your 100% when things don't go planned. 5, ask yourself this question. What is this here to teach me? I heard Oprah say that once, and I really loved it. And 6, my final nugget for you is practice Shoshin. It's a Japanese Zen concept of approaching everything as a beginner would. See it through a beginner's mind. And this list of 6 areas of focus is by no means a comprehensive list. You can go out and find your own ways you wish to increase and enhance your level of maturity. But all 6 of those things do have one thing in common. They cost nothing. They cost no money. Everything on that list is 100% free for the taking and completely in your control if you do them or not. And the only person's control if you do those or not are in your control. Nobody else can control that. If you consider what all of those things have in common as well, in addition to it being free, is all of them require you to drop the need to be right. And as you drop your need to be right and convert that to a need to learn, for a need for curiosity, your maturity levels will increase. Now, I've been holding this crystal through the entire video, and it wasn't by chance. Besides the fact it's sort of fun to have something to play with. As a mindset and leadership coach, the only role I can play is to help others rotate the crystal of their life and see themselves through each facet as we shine the light through it. The crystal's the same, this is you, but you have different facets and you have all this beauty. And to see yourself through the different lenses, that's how you'll be able to heighten your level of maturity. Because we become more aware of, ooh, I do that when other people do that. Or I do this when other people do this to me. Or I noticed I do this when I do things to myself. And I'll tell you, it takes valor and courage to be willing to see yourself through the different facets of the crystal. It's the willingness to say, I don't know myself through that side. Or maybe I do something that doesn't serve me or those the people I love around me or the people I work with around me. So it takes courage to do that. Maturity is understanding how you impact others, others impact you, and you impact yourself. And as your maturity levels increase, so will the quality of your relationships, romantic, professionally, with your friends and with your family, and even strangers. And so will your relationship to time and space change, whatever that means to you. So, I want to ask you the question again, and I want you to answer it with full vulnerability in the comment section, direct message me, or email me. How mature are you? Mahalo, my friends.